All right, guys. So welcome to the Team Fearless team call. It's November 29th, and I am going to talk to you guys about a bunch of things. I'm going to get right into it because I don't want to run out of time. As always, if you have questions, either just unmute yourself or pop them in the chat while we're going through everything. All right. So we're going to start out with recognition. Okay, so let me move my little screen thing. This is in my way. Oh, that works. Okay, so everybody is literally crushing it. I'm so freaking proud. I'm just going to go ahead and call everybody out because we have just been really, I'm just so impressed with everybody. Honestly, it's November. It's one of the hardest months to, to have people start a health and fitness journey because they're going to use holidays and everything as an excuse. So with 2 points, we have Lauren. With 2 points, we have Cassie. Hillary with 2 points. Stacy with 4. Eileen with 4. Nicole with 4. Amber with 4. And then I wanted to shout out these 3 girls right here, Megan, Jennifer, and Sierra. They've all hit Success Club 5. Sierra just hit Success Club 5 today. I noticed that she had signed 2 more girls up, so I threw her up there because I wanted to shout her out tonight. Both her and Jennifer have never hit Success Club before, so it's pretty exciting that they've done it. And Megan has, this is her 2nd month hitting Success Club, right, Megan? I'm pretty sure. And all 3 of these girls, they've definitely started out, I would say maybe like a little more shy, honestly, and like kind of had to really pull them out of their shells, and like they're the ones that are hitting Success Club this month, so that's pretty awesome. So just shout out to you guys, you are killing it. And then myself with 22 and Tazy with 24. She has beat her goal, which is pretty awesome. Our coach of the week is Amber. Amber has literally been crushing it. I know I keep saying that, but if you don't follow her on Instagram, then you should. Every single morning, she is in her little, they've made like a gym shed. I don't know what it is, but she's in there every morning at like 5 a.m. getting her workout in before she has to go to work. And she has 2 kids, and her freaking transformation is amazing. So if you have not checked her out yet, if you don't follow her, go follow her after this because she's pretty awesome. And then I also wanted to shout out Brittany Pace. She advanced to Emerald today, so exciting. Congratulations, Brittany. That's super awesome. You're going to start cycling. You're going to be able, you opened that Control Business Center, and you opened up your like banking center. So now you can start cycling and you can get all the perks that an Emerald gets. Okay, so I wanted to also quickly talk about the Gift with Purchase group. If you aren't familiar with it, Danielle kind of did a whole breakdown in the Team Destined page. I tagged all of my coaches in it, so if you aren't my coach, just go search it in the Team Destined Facebook page. But basically what this is just an extra incentive to get people to jump on this journey with you in December. There's only 1 month last year that I didn't sign anybody up, and I didn't hit Success Club at all, and it was December because I was a newer coach. I put it in my head that nobody was going to sign up with me because it's Christmas time and whatever, and I barely tried, and I literally signed 0 people up when like the month before I had signed up like 8 or 9 people. So don't do that to yourself. Don't psych yourself out. Don't assume that people aren't going to start this journey with you just because it's December, but here is an incentive to help. You are going to be giving away a portion of your commission, which I know all of us need the commission right now in December, but if this incentive is what's going to make people sign up with you, then you would have 0 commission, right? If they didn't have this awesome group to purchase from. So basically what it's going to be is if they get the regular like 160 challenge pack, you're going to send them an e-gift card, a $10 e-gift card. So that's coming off of your commission, obviously. So what I'm personally going to do is I'm going to wait until that commission check comes in, and then I will send if anybody signs up with me, I will just send it right away before I even like think that it's in my bank account. The 180 challenge pack, you're going to send them a $15 Amazon gift card, and the 240 challenge pack is a $20 Amazon gift card. Obviously, you don't have to participate if you don't want to, but this really is, I think, going to really help. And it's going to be set up like as this big, official group. So it's really going to, I think, push those people that maybe have been on the fence a little bit over the edge. So it's going to only be from December 1st to 4th. There's a whole schedule that Danielle posted in Team Destin, so just make sure you check that out and make sure you are giving people the link to add themselves to the group, because we want to be able to, there's 2 questions they have to answer, and they have to answer which coach referred them and what they're thankful for. So we just want to be able to keep track of who's entering from who, and so just make sure you're giving them the group to add themselves to it. Don't add them. Don't you personally add them to the group. Oh my gosh, hold on. My computer's dying. 1 second. I thought that this was, oh no, hold on. Woo, that would have sucked. Okay, so where was I? So the $20 Amazon gift card is going to be for if anybody purchases the 240 challenge pack, and 15 for 180, and then 10 for 160. So that's just like, that's the gift with purchase. It's obviously up to you if you want to add more to it. You can obviously do whatever you want. If you want to send them a packet of Energize or something along with it, then go for it. And then don't forget, tomorrow, it's tomorrow, right? Yeah, tomorrow is the last day for $20 off. So obviously, $20 off is a better deal right now. So you can kind of just let people know, and just make sure that you're reaching out to everybody that you have on your follow-up list and telling them about this group. I literally sent about probably like 50 messages before we got on this call, just saying, hey girl, just wanted to let you know that we are offering this awesome gift with purchase. If you're still interested, here's the link to the group. Just add yourself and just let me know if you do, and I will get back to you, or you'll be able to see the details in the group. I don't remember what exactly I said, but I sent a bunch of them out. I have my whole follow-up list. I'm literally going to go through every single person, just like I did with the $20 off, and I'm going to let them know about this group, because honestly, some people, they might just be ready to go and they're waiting for that extra incentive. Okay, so any questions about that? I don't have the chat up. I probably should. I'm just going to leave the chat down. Just unmute yourself if you have a question. So I wanted to talk about Transform 20 and how this is also going to help you in December. And you really want to push for Success Club in the first week of, the month, because that's going to secure for you. Obviously, the closer it gets to the holidays, the more people kind of get tighter on money. So personally, that's my plan, is I'm going to go so hard this first week of December and really make sure I lock in Success Club before the month is over. And Transform 20 is going to help you do that, because you're going to be able to get the early access now. So I'm going to go over important dates for you. December 4th, you're able to purchase the challenge packs and promo packs that are available for purchase with $20 off. So everything, like anytime they put a new program out, they always do the $20 off for it, and you'll be able to purchase it. Now, you're not going to get access to anything yet. It's just available for purchase. So us, as well as coaches, we can start to purchase our VIP early access. So December 11th, they are going to release 2 prep workouts. So if you did purchase something, you'll get those 2 prep workouts in your Beachbody On Demand, and then they're going to release 1 free workout. So if you want to give somebody a sample workout, you can say, here you go. You just go on Beachbody On Demand. It'll be right there. They don't have to purchase anything. And then January 14th is when you'll be available to stream the entire program if you purchase the VIP early access. And I'll put this slide in our group just so you have it for reference. And then February 28th is going to be the last day of the promo of $20 off. So after that, it's going to go back up to the full price. And then April 1st is available to everybody. So if nobody purchases the VIP early access, if you have challengers that are going to wait, they're going to get it April 1st. Now here's the prices. So these prices are with the step. Okay, and the step is not guaranteed, because I'm assuming they're going to run out of them, because they're like freaking out about the step. But if you earned a Success Club point in the month of November, you are guaranteed a step. Not for free, you have to buy it, but as long as you earned at least 1 Success Club point, you are guaranteed a step. So the regular Beachbody On Demand and Shakeology Challenge Pack. This comes with the step. It's going to be $214.95. So honestly, that's really not as bad as I thought it was going to be. The Performance Pack, same thing, $214.95. The Deluxe Challenge Pack, which comes with the Recover and the Energize, that's going to be $289. And then the Mega Challenge Pack, which is like nobody ever orders that, but that one's going to be $444. And then for us, we are going to be purchasing the accessory bundle. So if you want the step, it's $93. So you're going to get the VIP early access. You're going to get all the materials that come with the program, and then you're going to get the step, obviously. And for the early access without the step and all the materials and everything, it's $52. You can just purchase like just the digital early access with nothing coming to you. I don't remember how much that is, but I think it's like $30 or something like that. But honestly, me and Mackenzie actually were looking up steps, and we're like, oh, these steps are expensive. So it's actually just better off. You're just better off just to get it all at once. Honestly, that's what I'm going to do, but it's totally up to you. If you do, never mind. I was going to say, if you do purchase it, do it under your controlled business center, but then they would have access, not you. So forget that. And then just a little bit about the program, 20-minute workouts. They're 6 days a week. They're 6 weeks long, and they're filmed in real time. And I'm pretty sure that's what they're just going to do from now on. So it's not like 21 Day Fix where it's 7 workouts, you repeat it and repeat it and repeat it. And Autumn says the same thing over and over and over again. It's going to be different workout, different like every day, just like 80 Day Obsession is, and just like Lift 4 is. And then if you are a coach, and if any of your challengers are just discount coaches, they can, if they purchase the early access, they can get in the exclusive coach test group with Shaun T. And I don't know if any of you have done it yet, but I did it when Autumn released 80 Day Obsession. It was so cool. She went live in there like every day. She gave us lots of details about the program and how to explain it to people, and just, it was really awesome. So Shaun T will be leading this coach test group, and you will basically do the whole program with a bunch of other coaches and with Shaun T checking on you every day. So that's pretty cool. So all you have to do is purchase that early access between December 4th and January 31st, and you'll get access to that group. Okay. And what else? Where am I? Oh yeah, I just wanted to remind everybody, if you're local to West Palm, that Cassie's going to be hosting a group workout. I can't remember where it is. Maybe she could tell us really quick. And we can't hear you. Your sound's not on. Oh, there you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can everyone hear me? So Counterpoint, where Belvedere ends, it's 441 in Belvedere. So in that neighborhood, I posted the address in the group message, but you can either park at my house, or I literally live right next to a park. So we'll be able to park right there as well. And then we have this whole park area. So we'll just figure out where the shade's at so that we're not right in the sun.
Awesome. Perfect. And then you can just, I think the address is in the group, the event that she posted. Okay, yeah. So the other day I asked you guys to kind of give me your goals and what you wanted to do for the month of December. So I put them all into this Google Doc. And if you haven't given me your goal yet, please just type it right into this document, just like it is on here. And then I want all of you right now to just type in the chat what you're going to do that you haven't been doing already to make these goals happen. So Megan, she's going to sign 3 more up. Jennifer is going to hit Success Club 5. Cassie's going to hit Success Club 6. Stacy's going to invite like a boss, and she's going to power hour 3 times a week. Brittany's hitting Success Club 6. I'm doing 150 minimum weekly invites, daily power hours. I am going to finish out 1-star qual, and I want minimum of Success Club 20 and secure Success Club Legend. If I hit Success Club 10 next month, then I will have hit it for the entire year, which you just kind of get recognized for that. Amber is going to be hitting Success Club 6, and she wants to do 30-minute power hours a day. Eileen's going to be Diamond in January. She wants 1,000 followers on Instagram, and she wants to hit Success Club 6. She also wants to help her coaches hit their goals of Emerald and their Success Club goals, which I love that she put that in there. Hillary is hitting Success Club 6. Taisy's keeping diamond. She wants to hit SC10, get all of her active coaches to emerald, and focus on her weak leg volume to cycle. Schedule split power hours twice a day and get 1,000 followers. Emily wants to actually start inviting. Hey, you got to start somewhere. And Lauren wants to build her social media network power hour every day, hit Success Club 6, find myself a business builder. And that is awesome. And I see that the chat is starting to pop off. So I hope you guys are all telling me how you are going to get started. Okay, I want to pull the chat up really quick. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, no one's typing. Come on, guys. Type. Cassie's going to do more power hours daily, and she's going to be more organized. Nicole is going to hit Success Club 6 and more 30-minute power hours to make it happen. Megan's going to send out invites and post more. Awesome. Okay, so now to the nitty-gritty of conversation flow. Does anybody feel like they struggle when it comes to conversations? Just raise your hand. I talk to my coaches personally, and a lot of them feel like it's kind of a struggle spot and kind of get stuck in spots and like don't know how to make the conversation continue past a certain point. And I can understand that, and it's all just going to come with time, obviously. So if you're a newer coach, just keep having those conversations and just keep being authentic and keep being yourself, and it's all just going to come naturally to you. And don't forget to use your coach or anybody else as a reference. If you're in a weird spot, if somebody asks you a weird question, if you don't know how to respond to something, or if somebody say you're not a mom and someone gives you a mom, some kind of mom question or whatever, screenshot it and send it to somebody and be like, how would you answer this? You don't have to do this alone, and I don't mind helping with any conversations ever. So just screenshot and send it to me, or send it to your coach. Now, conversation flow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the master guide. So if you don't have the master guide, you should. I'll post it in the group. I think I have it in the files, and it's definitely in the files in Team Destin. But basically, this is just your guide to like literally everything. There's invites on here. There's follow-ups on here. Let me see if I can just zoom in a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to pretend like you've already started a conversation with this person by saying, hey girl, your hey girl message. You've sent that out, and whatever it may be, and they've either responded to you and you've had a nice little conversation, just a casual conversation. Oh, how old are your kids? Your dog is so cute. Where do you live? It looks like you travel. Whatever you got from their profile, start a conversation about that. If they ghost you, they ghost you, whatever. But you still are going to track them and make sure that they are in your calendar or whatever tracking system you use for 2 weeks later, because you're going to invite them. Whatever your invite may be, it could be geared towards the holidays right now. It could be geared toward, the new year, everything, however you want to say it, do your invite. When you send your invite and they say, yeah, I want to hear what you have to offer me. You are going to always respond with asking them about their goals, because you can't help them unless you know why you need to help them, right? There's so many different programs we have, and so many, there's just so many different ways that we can help somebody. So you want to be able to know exactly what they're looking for. So I literally asked that question every single person I talk to. What goals are you looking to accomplish with your health and fitness? Now, when they respond to you and they say, they might be super, super shallow and say, I want to lose 5 pounds, or they might go deep and they might say, listen, I cry every single day when I put my pants on, or when I look in the, if they go into detail, please don't ignore that. Make sure you are speaking to them like a human being. Don't forget that that is a human on the other side of you. And some of us can really forget that. And I've done it before. I'm so guilty of it. But remember that you have to relate to these people. And remember that even though you're feeling awesome right now, they are not. So unless you relate to them and let them know that at one point you were feeling like them, they're probably not going to connect to you. Because if you're, and again, we all do it, but maybe you've only been kind of talking about your successes lately and you've kind of been forgetting to talk about your struggles. It's hard for people to relate to that when they are struggling right now. So, so just remember to relate to them, take it slow. Literally, you don't have to sell a challenge pack in 5 minutes, right? You need to take your time with people, and shit, sometimes it might take a year. Like, you never know how long it's going to take, but at some point that one person is going to be your, you know, they're going to help you hit a goal at some point. It might not be this month, but maybe you're struggling in 6 months and they reach out to you and you needed one more person to reach your goal, and they might wind up being that person. And then you want to ask them if they work out right now, just to kind of get an idea of what they do and if they go to the gym or if they are opposed to working out from home. That would be the next question. So it kind of like, sometimes I ask both of them, sometimes I don't. Sometimes they answer it with the first question. It just kind of depends. But you want to know if somebody's doing like CrossFit, if they're going to a gym. You want to make sure that you completely squash that objection right there, because you want to let them know that they 100% can do these workouts in the gym and they don't have to do it in their living room. You know, if they want I always let people know, hey, these workouts are streamed from your phone or your tablet or whatever. You can bring it to the gym and you can literally have a personal trainer with you in the gym every single day. That's big money that you have to pay for if you pay for a personal trainer at the gym. So always kind of battle that objection right in the beginning, because you never know what somebody might be super hardcore CrossFit or something like that, or they like to do the 9-round or whatever gym they're into and they're all about it, just like we're all about our home workouts, you know. But hey, maybe some of us might try a CrossFit workout one day. You know, you never know what somebody might be willing to do. They could be stuck with what they're doing right now. They could be obsessed with it, but you still never know. So make sure you're talking to them and battling that objection. And then obviously nutrition is the biggest struggle we come across. Honestly, the biggest struggle I come across when I'm talking to my potential challengers. Most people struggle with nutrition. I mean, it's very rare that you find somebody that doesn't. If they struggle with nutrition, and this is a really important topic to speak to them about, because if you don't know about 2B mindset, then make sure you educate yourself on it. And I still want to do a call with Cassie and Megan, and we'll probably just wind up recording it on our own, obviously, or maybe in posting it. But Cassie and Megan are really knowledgeable on 2B mindset. Megan's actually 2B mindset certified, and Cassie's just like a guru in it because she's been doing it since day one. So if you ever have any questions, reach out to one of them about it, or even me. I've done it before. But that's what they do. They do 2B mindset. They sign up 2B mindset most of the time. So you want to know if they're an emotional eater, if they, connect food to emotions, if they've never been able to lose weight. You want to know about what their actual struggle is with, because maybe 2B mindset would be better than them. And don't let 2B mindset scare you because you don't know anything about it. And it may not be a bad idea to add it to your list and try 2B mindset, for a month or something. It's good to educate yourself on the programs. So always make sure you're relating to them, because everybody has nutritional struggles, and that's something that you can obviously help them with. So when they tell you your struggles, you're going to relate to them. And then you want to ask them if they think that they'd be able to follow a meal plan. And this allows you to just kind of let them know that there is a meal plan, and kind of let them know how super casual it is and how they can fit it into their lifestyle. And I usually throw that in there. And so after you ask them all these questions and you guys have had a valuable conversation, and you're making sure that they are feeling like they are connecting with you, then they're like, okay, so after this talk about nutrition, you're going to let them know everything that they're going to get. So this is Danielle's master guide. So this is what I personally say to people. And this is my Google Keep. If you don't have Google Keep, definitely make one. It's a great spot to share your snippets. If you go into the files in our Facebook group, I have all my snippets from my Google Keep in there, and you can literally just copy and paste it right into yours. So I say, for the program, you'll get a 30-day supply of superfoods in the flavor of your choice. I would help you build your meal plans for a whole week based on your goals. And then you'll get the daily 30-minute workouts. What's cool is you get access to every single Beachbody workout program ever created, and as new workouts come out throughout the year, they automatically go into your library. You also join us in the accountability group. This group is a game changer. There's a handful of women checking in every day and holding each other accountable and supporting each other. It's lots of fun, and you get the opportunity to win some prizes. And like I said, the meal plan is so flexible, and it doesn't cut out any core groups, so you can still eat the food you love. Carbs say what, and it's also focused on portion control, so it's not super strict. How's all of that sound? And this is where they would say, oh, sounds awesome. I have never really had anybody tell me it doesn't sound awesome, but they're going to let you know it sounds awesome, and then they're going to ask you how much it is, of course. So I then go to, where is it? That right here. Yes, girl, I'm so excited for you to get started. You have a couple of different choices, and it's so reasonable right now. The entire program is only $160 for the entire year. So with that, you'll get the 30-day supply of your breakfast, the meal plans, grocery guides, all access to the workouts for a full year, a cute tank top in the mail when you complete the program, portion control containers, a shaker bottle, our group of women, and my ongoing support. For $180, you'll get everything listed above, plus 2 sets of resistance loops and 1 set of sliders. And for $240, you get everything else listed above, plus the Energize and the Recover. So which one sounds doable for you to dive into with us? Now, the importance of sharing all 3 levels of packages is because you literally never know when somebody is going to just go all in, and it happens to me all the time. Somebody, you don't think they're going to be the one to spend the $240, and they spend the $240. So make sure you're always offering that, because the other point is that $240 sounds a lot, or $160 sounds a lot cheaper when $240 is thrown in the mix as well. And then obviously right now it's $20 off. So I send them this, and I still say, and then don't forget it's $20 off of all those prices. And I think that it just makes it sound better that way. And then if somebody tells me they're starting with the $160, I always try to talk them into the $180, just because you can't get that 80-day obsession equipment anywhere else for $20. Like, it's just not happening. And the Amazon bans just suck. So I just always let them know that. And that's how a conversation flows, guys. So does anybody have any questions specifically about what I just talked about? Just unmute yourself and ask away, as I'm going to look at the chat really quick, as I saw it was going up.
When you send your Hey Girl messages, are you sending them strictly to people who have followed you back? Yes.
So I don't know any other way to track it, but I always go to my new followers. I focus mostly on Instagram. So when I am going to send my Hey Girl messages, I just go to the top of my Instagram and I just send them until I hit the last time I send a Hey Girl message. And then I write all those people down for 2 weeks later. And, you know, when you get that system down, you will be able to invite super easily, like without having to worry about it, because you're going to always have people written down in your calendar, and then you can just go to your pics really quick, send a couple invites from there, and then you're done for the day. It literally cut your time like by more than half. So it's definitely something you guys make sure you are getting your system down and figuring out exactly what you want to do, and do it now. Don't forget. Any other questions? See if there's anything I forgot. We have 10 minutes left, so I also wanted to show you guys like a couple examples of conversations, and I wanted to get more into detail, but I ran out of time, and I just wanted to show you this really quick. And I wanted to show you an example of how following up and all that jazz is so important. What am I doing? This thing's taking over. Okay. Why did this just go like sideways on me? Okay, so this is one of my newest challengers, and she was all about it, all into it. And then I followed up with her, and she was like, "Hey, I don't have the money right now." And she's like, "I'm sorry, I was not thinking." And I let her know, "Girl, don't apologize. Just wanted to make sure." And I made sure that I wrote her in my calendar before my next group started. And she's like, "Thank you so much," whatever. And then I decided, that was October 9th, it says, I think. And then a month later, I told her about the $20 off, and I made sure I followed up with her, and she was ready to give it a go. And that was literally only a month later. Now, if I would not have kept her in my calendar and followed up with her, she probably wouldn't have reached out to me, honestly. I reached out to her and I made sure that she had the information of $20 off. And that's so important in conversations as well, to make sure that you are letting everybody know that it doesn't matter if you followed up with them 12 times. If you go to your message and it's like all you for the last 6 or 7 times, just do it anyway. Just do it anyway. What do you have to lose? And they might just literally be ghosting you for no reason, or they might wind up unfollowing you. But either way, it doesn't really matter, does it? I mean, obviously, if it's like a really close friend, don't annoy them. But the other thing I want to talk, okay, so I did want to talk about stories really quick, and making sure that you're talking about, that you're talking in your stories. I know I say it all the time, but people are going to relate to you so much in your stories, and you'll find that you have the same people watching your stories every day, and maybe you've invited them 3 times and they literally ghost you every time, but they are connecting with you. They're following you for a reason, and most likely they will join you on this journey at some point. You just have to give them their own time, but find your thing. So with me, and a lot of us do it, there's that awesome pre-workout dance that we all do. And, you find your thing. Like, some of you use Triller, and some of you just, I just pick an awesome song that I love, and then I just dance with my pre-workout. And for example, this girl, she said yellow crack. And this wasn't to me dancing. This was to my daily journal thing. And I had said I was thankful for my yellow crack. So she responded to me, and look, she ghosted me at first. She never responded to my hey girl, but she responded to that. And that gave me an opening to tell her what it was. And then after that, I started a conversation with her, and then she kept responding to me after that. And then I also wanted to show you when things, oh wait, let me go to this girl first. So I sent her an invite, and this girl had been watching my stories like crazy. And so I wanted to let her know that I was running a group. Maybe she watches them and she doesn't really understand what I'm doing, but she's interested, but she just had a baby and she's trying to get used to being a mom and getting back to that. So I didn't bombard her after that. I made sure that I kept the conversation going. So I asked her what she does for work afterwards. I didn't just say, okay, no problem, I'll follow up with you in a month. I'm getting to know her so that when she is ready, she's thinking of me and not anybody else when it's time to start. And then I wanted to show you an example of where I messed up, because nobody is perfect. And this is what happens if you don't track people. So this girl, Courtney, she was somebody that would respond to me and then ghost me, and then respond to me and then ghost me. And she wound up responding to me, and either this happens to me all the time, Madison distracted me and I was typing a message out, and when I came back to her message, the message was in the message box, but I never sent it. So I obviously didn't finish writing it out, and it was I remember it was a month or 2 later. And then she didn't respond to me after that. I was like, oh my gosh, it never sent. And then I asked her if she was still looking to start a Health and Fitness journey. A month later, I followed up with her. I responded to one of her stories. And then I sent her another follow-up. And then guess what happened? She signed up with Beachbody by herself. She literally went to the website and signed. She didn't have a coach. She signed up and literally bought everything, Shakeology, everything, by herself, went to Beachbody and typed it in and signed up herself. So there is where my fault was, because I probably could have got her before she wound up signing herself up if I wouldn't have, forgotten to send her the message and made sure that I tracked her. Because obviously I didn't track her good enough, because it took me, I don't remember what it was. It was a good couple months before I sent that, oh my gosh, I never responded back to you. So I just wanted to show you where I screwed up one time also. And then I had a couple conversations here ready to go of just an example of people that it took a while for them to join me. Kaylee is one of my star challengers. She's amazing. If you're in my challenge groups, or you probably know who she is, but the way I started talking to Kaylee is I had posted my transformation in a mom group. I was like, just wanted to share this with you guys or something like that. I don't remember what I said, but literally I had a slew of girls. What are you doing? What are you doing? I had so many messages, and this was a year ago. And most of them wound up being nothing, but this is where I got Kaylee from. And we started talking in January, right? And if you keep going through the message, like I tell her everything, like I sent her a video breaking everything down. Oh, look how much chunkier my face is. And we just go through everything, the conversation, the pricing, and she gives me an excuse, mostly money excuse, for a very long time. So look, I'm always following up with her, and that's the point I'm trying to make, is even though this is still the same month, but we're going into March now, and now she's still giving me excuses, and now we are going into April, and she's still giving me excuses, and now we are in May, and now this is where she ordered, I think. Okay, she said she's ordering this weekend, and I believe is when she did order here. So now we're starting to talk whatever, but that was January to May. So that was 4 months that it took for Kaylee to sign up with me. And then here's another one really quick. How much time do I have left? 1:42. So Liza started talking to me in May, and then I'm not even gonna go through this because we're running out of time, but she just signed up with me this past month. So that was May to now. Don't count people out. You might think that they're not going to sign up with you, and Liza especially, she gave me like this really serious, oh no, I'm a runner and da 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 and whatever, and then she just reached back out to me. I did not reach back out to her. She reached back out to me, and she joined me on this journey. So don't think that don't count anybody out, and that's the point of that. Anybody have any questions before we get going? I think that is all I was going to talk about. Any questions? We have less than a minute. Let me take a picture before I forget. Smile, guys. Cheese. Who is that in the corner? Oh, there. You're just so dark. All right. Cheese. I said cheese. I don't know how to do it on my freaking computer. I think someone said print screen, maybe. Smile. No, did it work? Shift print screen? Control print screen? No? Okay, it's not working. All right, guys. Well, I hope you have a wonderful night, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye.